I'm Duane Roelfs of Servants United Parish. I will be leading daily devotions with you. The basis for these daily devotions is from Christ in Her Home, a daily devotional series. The Bible readings are from the Revised Standard Version. Sunday, April 4th, Easter Day. He is risen. He is risen indeed. Our reading is from Mark, the 16th chapter, verses 1 through 8. And when the Sabbath was past, Mary Magdalene and Mary the mother of James and Salome brought spices so that they might go and anoint him. And very early on the first day of the week they went to the tomb when the sun had risen. And they were saying to one another, "Who will roll away the stone for us from the door of the tomb?" And looking up, they saw that the stone was rolled back, for it was very large. And entering the tomb, they saw a young woman sitting on the right side, a young man sitting on the right side, dressed in a white robe, and they were amazed. And he said to them, "Do not be amazed. You seek Jesus of Nazareth, who was crucified. He has risen. He is not here. See the place where they laid him. But go, tell his disciples and Peter that he is going before you to Galilee. And there you will see him as he told you." And they went out and fled from the tomb, for trembling and astonishment had come upon them. And they said nothing to anyone, for they were afraid. The word of the Lord. As I write, the world is in the throes of COVID-19. There is much uncertainty, anxiety, and fear locally and globally. Yet no matter what has happened or is happening, Christ has been raised. There is more to the story than meets the eye. There is an empty tomb. Death could not hold it. There are words of hope, a promise of resurrection, certain new life. The story continues, and you have a part in the new beginning. God is still writing this wonderful story, and a message of hope that was first shared so long ago continues with you today as you worship our risen Lord. Tell the story in your own words. Share love with those around you and speak words of Easter hope. No matter what has happened or is happening within the grasp of illness, isolation, loss, death, and grief, Jesus has risen. Do not be alarmed. There is joy amid fear and life from death. The promise of this day is that Jesus' resurrection is our resurrection, as he walks with us in God's ongoing story. Our prayer. God of new beginnings, thank you for writing me into your story of love and life through our risen Lord. Amen. Please join me in the Lord's Prayer. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.